I just came and sat down here. I've got a Stalker decoy right here in front of me. I got two wind drifters probably about 3 yards in front of me right here, and then a bedded hen. I've got two Browning trail cameras. And I sat down and I look up, and there's a tom right on the other side of these trees over there. And he looks up here, sees the strutting tom, and he just acted like a chicken. He gobbled at me a few times, kind of walked off. 2 minutes later, here comes a hen. This hen comes up, and I thought she might call something in for me. She walks right up. Shoot, she was 5 yards in front of the setup, sitting here cutting at me. It was pretty fun. What I'm doing is I'll run a black sweatshirt just like you would in a ground blind, and then a camouflage pair of pants, and just sit down behind this Stalker decoy here. And when you get a bird comes in, you wanna give that decoy a little bit of motion, just like that, just like a tom that's strutting back and forth. And that hen was standing here cutting at me. She was here for 5 minutes, and I just waved that fan at her a little bit, and she was just standing here cussing the hens. I just got set up. I've got two wind drifters out here in front of me. It's just breezy enough to where they're moving really nice. I've got a Stalker decoy on my Hoyt here, and I'm going to be giving it just a little bit of movement if we get one to come in. Oop, oop, oop. I just heard something. Oh yeah, that's a gobble. A long ways off, but it was a gobble. Oop, there's a couple turkeys right there. Right there. That didn't take long. That didn't happen exactly like I wanted it to, but it was still pretty cool. Had a big old flock of strutters come in here. I've got Browning trail cameras set up out here in front of me, but they just didn't want to come away from their hens and come right here into my lap. I was like a 23-yard shot over here, and it worked out. I'm not gonna complain. All right, that was awesome. Big old beautiful mountain Miriam's down. Pretty band on him. He's a little more buff than some of the birds around here, but man, what a beautiful bird. Has a nice beard. Spurs aren't super long, but they're nice. And just beautiful. What a day, what a way to spend the afternoon. I've got Browning trail cameras set up out here. One over here and one over here at about 45-degree angles. And the reason that I do that is so that when a bird comes strutting into the setup, you hopefully catch him on camera and catch a cool reverse angle. He'll trip the infrared on the camera and it'll automatically record. Well, these birds didn't come right into the setup. They skirted around. They were over here off about 20 yards off to my left. But I want to use one of those Brownings to show you what this setup looks like and what just killed this bird. I'm gonna go grab one of them. So this is what this setup looked like. I've got two wind drifter hens that are set out about 45-degree angles in front of me, only 2.5, 3 yards away from my Stalker decoy. So over here, like I said, I was self-filming, basically got my camera rig set low on a tripod right there next to me where I can reach it. And then I've got that Stalker decoy. Now the beauty of this setup is that you've got those two wind drifter hens that are sitting there dancing all by themselves, very lifelike, just a little bit of breeze and they're moving. And then the Stalker decoy, of course, when I'm sitting over there behind it and I see those birds coming in, I'm moving it back and forth just a little bit, just like an actual strutter would be moving. And they obviously thought that I was a strutter. They came over here. I wish one of them had been aggressive enough to come right up on me, but it drew them all the way across that field over there, right over here into 20 yards to where I could get a good shot. It's pretty awesome. I'm bummed that I didn't get it on my Browning trail camera because I've done that in the past. And that reverse angle that you get with it is just super sweet, but I just couldn't pass it up. I had like 5 toms strutting right in front of me. I was like, I need to shoot one. I'm glad I did. Look at that. I just hope that he didn't move out of my screen before I got the arrow off. Big, beautiful Colorado Merriams.